We are stranded in Dubai. Look at all of us. There are so many of us. Somebody should help us, please.
We didn't commit anything. For what reason?
Over the past week or so, you may have seen that little clip, right, that I just shared circulating on social media. That clip went viral, and it basically shows Nigerians arriving in Dubai on the 29th of August 2022, and they were being denied entry into the UAE. You could see some Nigerians, sleeping on benches, sitting on the floor. Many Nigerians, of course, were outraged globally looking at this, seeing this video, which to them seemed like, Nigerians being unlawfully treated in the UAE, and a lot of people were upset about that. I will now play the whole video. It's about 42 seconds for you to actually watch, specifically this video that outraged many Nigerians.
You have a human right. United Nations, if I tell United Nations don't have this thing, it doesn't make sense. I have a human right. They approved my visa before I came here. I used my money, I buy my ticket. I came to visit.
I'm not asking to stay. I don't want to stay anymore.
Go outside. Tell her to go outside. Go outside. Go outside. Go outside.
That's what is happening right now. We are stranded in Dubai. Look at all of us. There are so many of us. Somebody should help us, please.
We didn't commit anything. For what reason? They approved your visa.
Okay, so that was the video there, and it's clear that, the Nigerian that was filming the video was saying essentially, we're here, we have a visa, they're not letting us in, someone should help them. And you could hear other people, stating that, they approved their visas, they bought their ticket, they don't understand what the issue is, right? So it's very understandable that Nigerians globally are outraged that what is happening here. I think as Nigerians, it's really important for us to understand specifically, in this particular situation at least, what was going on, right? And I think this will help us better, I guess fact find before we make decisions as to why countries are treating us a certain way. So essentially, I am creating this video to really help you guys out there understand the truth, so that if you're thinking about going to Dubai or visiting Dubai, you understand what the rules are. And also, if you're planning on throwing all your money to an agent that's going to help you go to Dubai, you don't waste your money if you understand what the rules are, because people are out there scamming people just to get money, right? And they'll leave you to whatever. Once you get to Dubai, you can't get in, you've lost your money and all that, right? So I'm really hoping this video will shed a little bit of light to really help you guys. So feel free to share this video with your friends, with your family, anyone that requires it, or I guess anyone that will benefit from it, and for you guys out there to make better decisions. So what I actually want to share is the official documentation it's a press release that was shared on the 1st of September 2022 by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Abuja, right? The title goes, Nigerians intending to travel to the United Arab Emirates advised to be guided by new visa regime. It states, the attention of the Nigerian federal government of Nigeria has been drawn to a video on the social media showing purportedly stranded Nigerians who arrived at the airport in Dubai, UAE on the 29th of August 2022, but they were denied entry into the country despite having valid visas, which they did say. The Nigerian mission in Dubai has clarified that most of the supposedly stranded Nigerians were issued with family visas, only to arrive Dubai alone without any family member. Consequently, they were denied entry and advised to return to their country and apply for the appropriate visas. So essentially, it's saying here that a lot of the people that, not all of them, but a lot of people that were in this video were issued family visas. And family visas, you have to travel together as a family, but they traveled alone. So that was the reasoning behind their, I guess, not being allowed entry into the country. The press release goes on to say, however, those persons allowed entry into the country have their family members in the UAE, while those who claim their family members were on another flight were told to wait at the airport pending their arrival. I guess, which makes sense. Essentially, some people that were in this video that I shared with you said that their family members were coming on a different flight, and the UAE officials basically said that they should wait for the families to arrive before they can grant them entry into the country, which sounds fair. The general public is invited to note and be guided that the government of the UAE has introduced a new visa regime and has stopped issuing tourist visas to persons under the age of 40, except for those applying for family visas. Wow, yes, okay. So this is huge, right? Essentially, they're saying that if you are a tourist going to the UAE and you're under the age of 40, forget visa to UAE, to Dubai. That's what they're saying, yeah? Except you're applying as a family. You're going as a family under a family visa regime. Wow, that is huge. Under the age of 40. Wow, that is huge. I guess I don't really care about tourism that much anymore, except it's like family tourism. It is therefore instructive for prospective visa applicants to indicate their visa preferences without any ambiguity, and also respect the immigration laws of other countries so as to avoid unwarranted treatments. And this was signed by Mrs. Francisca Omayuli, the spokesperson for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Yeah, so guys, this basically shed some light into the whole issue to state that these people that were applying for visas did not apply under the right category, right? So guys, we don't need to be outraged anymore by how the world is treating us. We need to abide by the rules and laws of other countries and not think that the way, and it's not for all Nigerians, a lot of Nigerians are doing amazing things, right? And I personally hate the fact that everyone is bucketed into one group, because as they are bad Americans, they're good Americans. As they're bad, British, they're good British people. As they're bad Nigerians, they're good Nigerians, right? And I really hate the fact that the voices of these minority that are creating havoc is drowning the good of Nigerians, that are working and living and thriving in the UAE, right? So essentially, if you're thinking about going to the UAE for visiting purposes, for tourist purposes, if you're less than 40, traveling without a family, do not do it. Do not give you a visa, right? Apply under the right category to ensure that you're not rejected entry into the country. Don't waste your money with agents that are going to promise you heaven and beyond to bytrack or sidetrack any of these rules under this regime. It's clear that the UAE is really tackling Nigerians with ill intentions of coming to their country. They're really tackling it, and obviously it's going to affect even the good ones, right? So, let's be good ambassadors when we travel out of our country. We don't need this kind of press. It's unnecessary. I really hope this video has shared some insights into, I guess, this viral video. And it's really important, as Nigerians to, not always, whatever we see online, not always run with it without getting some more insights as to where it's coming from and what the real truth is, right? Yes, guys, if you guys have any stories to share with me with regard to traveling to the UAE, feel free to share them below. I really hope this video has been super useful. Thank you so much for your love and support. If you made it to the end of this video, just tell me, Sassy, I made it, because it seems we're not going to Dubai. Just say, Sassy, I made it, right? Thank you once again, and I will see you on my next video. And if you're new, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a huge thumbs up. Bye.